welcome back to Chamber Chats with the Castroville Area Chamber of Commerce. My name is Olivia Stone, and I am here with Sophia Arroyo. She is the personal growth expert. Her achievements include an MBA in managerial systems, a BBA in marketing, a strategy certificate from Harvard, a certified change practitioner, and a certificate in personal development coaching. She is also currently pursuing a doctorate in leadership. That is quite a list. Congratulations.
Thank you, Olivia, for having me, and thank you for the opportunity to talk more about what coaching is and what it isn't.
So what exactly is a personal growth expert?
For personal growth, I like to look at that as leveling up. Regardless of where someone is now, we all want to be a better version of ourselves, and so that's what I mean by personal growth.
For anyone who has never heard about life coaching before, can you tell us more about what that is?
Unfortunately, I could speak for days, as even the best sports players have their coach. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It means that you want to be better.
Right.
I'll tell you a little bit about what it isn't. So what we have left is what it is. It's not therapy. So if something's still stinging from the past, definitely not my area. It's forward looking. So
Right.
something that you want to accomplish in the future. Whether that's a thought, you want to think about things differently, you want to feel differently about something, or you want to do something, you want to reach a goal. It's not limited to what I know. I'm not giving you my opinion. It's not limited to the information I can go research and bring to you. I'm not doing the homework. It's your journey. So that's what's left. Coaching is about my client and what they want to do and guiding them towards that.
Why did you decide to become a coach?
It's what I am. It's who I am is at the essence. I'm all about learning and growing.
Right.
I want to teach people, but I don't want to just give them information. I want to be there on their journey. I want to guide them. I want to hold them accountable and to amplify their thinking and their perspective.
Right.
So it feels like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Who is your ideal client?
Regardless of their age or where they are, they all have one thing in common, and it's that they're thirsty for change. So my clients recognize that they're going to get out what they put in. It's
Right.
a 1-for-1. And so they are ready for changing the way they think, for modifying, for thinking differently. They're ready for that. And they welcome it. So that's the commonality in my ideal clients.
How are your conversations different than chatting with, say, a best friend?
My conversations are non-judgmental. So different than your best friend or your family.
Right.
I'm not there to judge you. These are your life choices, where you're headed. So my opinion doesn't matter. The client is the focus of all the conversation. It's the client. It's not at all about me and what I think or what I would do, what I've done. It's not about me. So that's one of the things that is different. The other part is the accountability. So in our sessions, the client will set up a goal, perhaps, of what they want to do differently, or some steps to take. And when we meet again, they are now accountable to tell me, did they get it done? And knowing that they are going to be meeting again and that we're going to be discussing their progress really stimulates them to do more, because now you have someone that's waiting to see whether you pulled through on your word or not.
Right.
And that's how it's different.
What goals do you help people with? Anything?
It is anything. I would like to say, specifically with health and weight loss, or with career progression, or with launching your small business. But really the methodology, it stems across regardless. And someone may come to me saying, I want to work on my relationships and how I interact with others. But then we end up talking about something completely different because it's what's important to them. And they thought they were coming with one thing, and then they shifted focus and we pivoted, and that's okay too.
Right.
So really the framework that I use for our conversations to be guided, they're very structured. So you will notice the same type of questioning throughout our discussions. They will get you a result regardless of what your goal is.
And how often do you meet with clients?
So ideally it would be about 2 times a month,
Okay.
every 7 to 10 days,
Right.
to check in for the accountability and to set new goals if we need to, or to realign if those weren't, if additional challenges came up and we need to pivot.
Right.
So ideally at least twice a month, and the sessions right under an hour I found is sufficient time to talk through the whole conversation in that framework that I'm speaking about. After that, If the goals have been met and there's nothing else, check in with me once a month, a brief conversation, or if you're on your own, I'm more than happy to help people learn how to self-coach.
What's the most fulfilling part of what you do?
I would say it's the breakthroughs. So you're talking to someone, especially when it comes around mindset, and we look at what their strengths are and their values, and then when they start speaking on the mindset of maybe something that triggered them, a conversation that they're avoiding, we dig a little bit deeper as to why. Why are you avoiding that? How does that make you feel? What do you want to really see happen here? Just when it all comes together, they light up. And you can see them experiencing breakthrough. You can see their perspective shifting. You can see that. You can feel that. And to me, that's the most exciting part of it.
How do you build trust and rapport with prospective clients who may still be on the fence about your services?
I would invite anybody who is considering it, book a free session with me. Let's talk for half an hour, and let's see if it's a good match for what you're looking for. As far as building the trust and rapport, they can come into the session, and if they say, all I want to walk away with is knowing that I have the same skill set you do, let me give you all my questions. Let me talk about the framework. I can share my methodology. No problem with that.
Right.
That can be the session.
How affordable are your services?
All right, so my services, each session, like I said, they go for about under an hour. It's twice a month. So my sessions start at $125 a session. That is on the low end. So you do a search nationally, it's usually twice as much.
Right.
Even though it's on the low end, I promise you I'm giving you every bit of value as if I were charging you twice, 3 times as much.
Right.
I really believe in this community. It's one of the reasons that we decided to stay in Castroville for the last 5 or 6 years. This is home now because I see so many good people here. I see the values in the town. The values are alive. They're living. I can see that. And I want to help this community grow more and be stronger.
How can someone book an appointment with you?
All right, so on my website, it's focustodecide.com. Scroll to the bottom, there's a calendar, and just click on whatever date's available, and it'll automatically book it for us. And they can be either a phone call or a Zoom call. If someone's local, I'm able to meet up with them in person, and that's what they prefer, we'll do that as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is there anything additional you would like to share that we didn't cover?
I'm really excited to do this. I'm really excited to help people along their journey, for as long as that is, whether it's meeting up several times or just one time and just meeting someone and letting them know that I exist. Maybe it's not for them. Maybe it's for someone they know, and they really want to encourage that person. Yeah, send them my way. Send me your friends, your nieces, nephews, whatever it is. Send them over. We'll talk. We'll see if it's what we can do for them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will post all the links in the description so that you can contact her. I really appreciate you being here and chatting with us.
Thank you.